Shit spicy this time, babes.
There's a whopping 39 regional cuisines in India. Due to the diversity of soil, climate, ethnic groups, and locally abundant ingredients, you could find yourself eating anything from a fiery red hot curry that makes you worried about yourself, to a sweet mixture of fruits, nuts, and cream. Why not have both? Or as they say in Spain, ¿por qué no los dos? This is Chicken Korma 1.0. Roll on with the food. We're making a classic tandoori chicken marinade. Even though we're not using a tandoor, it's still the same flavour. Smoked sweet paprika, chili pepper, we've got dried red chilies, lemons and yogurt, cilantro. Even though we've got these individual spices, I will be also using a tandoori mix, it's called. It's like a spice mix that's already got all of these different spices mixed together. You could use all these spices individually. For convenience sake and for logistics, I like to use the pre-made mix. In the future though, I might make my own mix from scratch. But the link to this particular one will be in the description. Don't forget good old-fashioned salt and pepper. Probably the most important of all seasonings. Just get all your spices and throw them in the bag with some kind of neutral oil. I used avocado oil. Check out this posh person's hand posture on the second and third spoon. Add all the citrus to it. The citrus provides longevity and a way to cut through the fat that we'll be using in this dish. Freshly chopped coriander, or cilantro as they call it, to liven this up. Roughly chopped these dried red chilies. I probably should have put it in a mortar and pestle, but I slowly chopped it with a big knife so that they could fly all over the kitchen. Here is the yogurt, as they say in America. Yogurt acts in the same way as buttermilk does. It acts like a brine more than a marinade, which enhances the texture and juiciness of the chicken. Make sure everything's mixed up and then pop it in the fridge for up to 24 hours. There's not much on this list that I would actually substitute, but you could drop a thing or two, like you don't need both of the nuts, for instance. The chicken stock can be proper chicken stock or bouillon. With the oven on about 300 degrees, I'm going to roast these cashew nuts separately for about 3 or 4 minutes and then do the almonds for about another 3 minutes. Then you want to chuck your coconut on top for just another couple of minutes. So a bit of a rookie mistake by me provides a learning opportunity. Toasting all of these ingredients at the same time is going to result in black coconut and barely even toasted cashew nuts. Ginger and garlic is at the base of almost every Indian curry. It's to curries what onion and garlic is to Italian food. Even though this isn't the most savoury of sauces, I still find that ginger and garlic is essential. I'm going to saute that for a little bit before we throw in the cinnamon sticks. Same principle as the nuts. Deglaze with chicken stock, the chicken bouillon, whatever you want to use, and then add the cream, the spices, and don't forget trusty old salt and pepper. Let's sweeten her up with a bit of honey and simmer for long enough to infuse the sauce with the cinnamon stick and reduce to the consistency that we want. So this is what properly toasted nuts and coconut looks like. So with the cinnamon sticks out and the nuts and coconut in, I'm going to blend it until silky smooth. So I underestimated the amount of cream that I would use for this recipe. So I originally tried using 1 cup, but I needed 2 cups of heavy cream. Same with the honey. I had to add another tablespoon of that to sweeten it up. Much like a traditional rice pilaf, only with added kalonji or nigella and bay leaves for an extra savoury element. I am of course using my trusty rice maker. I prefer this over boiling in a pan because it requires less focus while I'm cooking everything else. You can just throw everything in, turn it on and wait till it's done. and then set it to warm until you're ready to plate. The only other thing I'm going to do to this rice is add some freshly chopped parsley later, just to liven it up. Get your pan really hot. You can use a griddle pan or a really hot frying pan. I prefer the griddle pan because it's just got a really nice aesthetic, and obviously the caramelization that occurs adds more flavor and texture to the chicken. Gonna deglaze with citrus. This will add a bit of extra piquancy and also help to remove the chicken from the pan cleanly. I'll then transfer this to a oven safe dish and pop it in the oven 375 degrees for roughly 9 or 10 minutes, or until the internal temperature reaches 150 to 160 degrees Fahrenheit, and then rest. Very important to rest the chicken for at least 5 minutes. This will kill off any residual bacteria. It will also lock in all of the juiciness of the chicken. If you cut the chicken immediately after it comes out the oven, all of the juices are going to escape out of the chicken. Korma, 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 chameleon. You come and go, you come and go. I am interrupting this program to ask you to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell like I'm about to hit this grapefruit. That is, if you do like the video and want to subscribe to my channel. I finished off the rice with some freshly chopped parsley and a knob of butter right before I went to serve it. Don't forget to save the juices in the dish from the chicken, as I like to drape that over the chicken right before the sauce. The juices should be spicier and adds a nice juxtaposition to the sweet creamy sauce. They say that no man can stand in the same river twice, and I think it's the same for food. No dish can be cooked twice. No dish, single dish, can be eaten twice. And you can't stand in a river eating the same dish twice. There's always room for little improvements each time you make a dish. Little improvements, little evolutions. Let me know in the comments what you would do with Chicken Korma 2.0. Thanks for watching this. I'll see you next time.